Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is QURRATU'AIN binti Muhammad IZZUDDIN. My metric number is AIU 1909-2009. Today I will talk about marketing business in Korea. Okay, basically, Korea is renowned for its strong internet, rapid and near complete acceptance by emerging technologies and heavy mobile use. Given its small population size, they have 53 million people actually. However, Korea is one of the most competitive and potential profitable market in Asia, but part of that is the ease of entry. Okay, for example, we have noticed that Korea is far simpler to extend that to manage the intense complexity of China or the ultra conservative existence of Japan. While Korea is an attractive prospect, many foreign brands have a tough time here. The list of brands like Yahoo, Walmart, Carrefour, Groupon, Uber, and Lone Star. Even IKEA, Airbnb, and Google also had their fair share of difficulties. Okay, all of these companies actually have followed a copy-paste approach to their current marketing. Other than that, current customers are heavily affected by social dynamics and are adopting prevailing patterns. Okay, some purchasing decisions are more influenced by group dynamics than others. For example, Korean prefer to buy Korean-made vehicles like entertainment and spirit to affirm their place in societies. Okay, um, they also actually choose the promotional outlets in Korea, like elsewhere, depends on the company and the audience. Like Lotte, I think, hotel, something like that. And to promote their business, they use a different mediums, like thousands of promotional sites on Korea's intensive and collection of bus stops, subway station, rail routes, and airports. In addition, Korea is the most wired nation in the world, so online presence is key for promoting everything you are selling. Okay, next is I'm going to discuss about how to get started for marketing business in Korea. Okay, first thing first, you have to know your market. Basically, as every other international country, Korea is exceptional in several aspects. One of the first errors that businesses frequently create while preparing their strategic campaigns in Asia is they view country as a single entity rather than a community of highly varied and distinct nations. Also, Korea actually they have samples. Their samples are free everywhere and anywhere, and tickets rates for most activities and typical smalls. Okay, next I will talk about FOMO. Okay, strong drive of Korean consumer FOMO. FOMO is means fear of missing out, which is a strong Korean consumer attraction. This is because they don't want to be left behind, which ensure that they are always able to pass on to new developments. Next is timing also important when it comes to accessing Korean market. Okay, for starter, basically they will have a K beauty, which is Korean beauty. Okay, Korean people enjoy the worldwide success of Korean skincare and makeup. Um, this is incredibly challenging for international companies to thrive as Koreans have a number of affordable, good quality local alternatives. For this cause, actually, robust market analysis is required in order to compete with local brands. When you do not learn to the opponent, you are setting yourself up for disappointment before the games begin. Okay. Next is a localization, which is to do it right or not at all. Okay, to be sure, localization is not the same thing as localization. The difference is spelling S and Z, but localization begins with a decent translation, but Do not be the business the cuts corner on web localization only for the sales um, of introducing a new language. Okay, for example, when you do not have time or money to do it properly, it's easier to put it in English. For example, using specific logo can massively boost or reduce the marketing effect and popularity of brand. Okay. Next is the right partner. Okay. If you want to succeed in Korea, you have to find the right partner and you may have to expend a significant deal of time on the field yourself. Luxury manufacturers which succeed through Korea invested so much of their time looking a strong local partner and they prefer a native Korean actually. But by working with the local expert actually can help you manage local dynamics, business standards and prevent expensive mistakes. Okay, how would you realize when you found the perfect partner? If you are looking for a marketing partner and spend a bit of time researching their online presence, but if marketing firm is not really successful at doing advertising for themselves, they are unlikely to be able to do a decent job with your client. The establishment and preservation of strong business relationships in Korea is more than just significant. Actually, good community ties are critical for success, which is the most successful international entrepreneurs here invest a lot of time on the ground in the setup stage, cultivating partnerships before they launch. Okay. It is clear that standing on the field offers you perspective that you will never be able to offer from afar. Next, moving on to SME. Okay, SME stands for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises or Small and Medium-Sized Businesses, SMBS. Okay, this means businesses whose personnel numbers fall below certain limits. SME sectors plays an important part of the fashionable economy, proving to be the foremost attractive and tremendous innovative systems. Um, these CEOs of SMEs often are the founders, owners, and managers of SMEs. SMEs have created the competitive states of the markets, which ends up in better satisfaction of consumers' needs. Okay. Mm, Another important features of SMEs is that they actually specialize in innovative processes, both in technology and in management. Um, okay, SME funding is that the funding of small and medium-sized undertaking and represents a serious function of the final business account advertised capital is provided through the business money market. Okay. Actually, in Korea, there are about 3.5 billion little and medium-sized endeavors, which invoke about 99.9% of the entire number of Korean firms. Korean SMEs utilize roughly about 40 million, establishing about 88% of the workforce. Korean SMEs represent less than half, while Korea's enormous organization summon very half as far as both creation and included worth. Okay. One of the most important contribution of SMEs is that they have played a key role in developing and maintaining the national economy in a healthy condition. Um, Lastly, actually, South Korea is not a low-cost labor country, especially if compared to countries such as China, Vietnam, or Thailand. For companies considering South Korea as a potential base, the main benefit lies in its ambitious and educated workforce and a strong working culture rather than just labor cost arbitrage. Okay, foreign companies should be aware that they may be at a cost disadvantage compound to local companies and that labor rules at times may hit them harder than domestic. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.